Hi students, today I demonstrate practical demo on arrays using C programming. Here I use Turbo C++ compiler for coding purpose. Before using arrays, you know variables, how we declare variables, how we initialize variables, and how we use variables. But in variables, you many times seen that if we want to store multiple values of similar data types, we need to declare so many variables for that purpose. Why we need arrays? Simply, for example, if consider a scenario where we need to find average of 100 integer numbers. Okay, so you have to initialize 100 variables, and these variables store single value. One variable can store single value at a time. So programmers need a different way to store these values. So C programming provide a beautiful features called arrays, where we store similar type of or similar group of values. For example, integer array hold element of integer type, while float array hold element of float type. Okay, I'm going here to demonstrate how we use arrays, how we initialize arrays, how we scan arrays, and how we print arrays. Hash include studio.h hash include hash include onion.h. These are the two header files which I have included in my program. As we know that compiler itself contain a library which has a large number of files, where I import two header files, standard input output for the purpose of input output, and another header file is conio, that is console input output. I just import from library and use in my program. Now I type here int main. This is the main function where I start my C program, C coding. I initialize here array that's name is ARR, and data type is integer, and its size is 10. Okay, that means arrays having name ARR having size 10. That means it can store 10 values in ARR of integer type. I initialize here a variable I for looping purpose, because we need to store 10 values in ARR. So we have a loop, for loop. I start I from 0, I ends at 9. That means first value stored at I equal to 0. That means ARR 0. First value stored at ARR 0. Next value stored at index ARR 1. Next value stored at index ARR 2, and so on up to ARR 9. That means we start from 0 and end at 9, and the total values is 10. And I every time I incremented by 1. That is 0, 1, 2, 3. I incremented by 1. We need to store, for the storing purpose, for the scanning purpose, we we have a beautiful function called scanf. This is the format of scanf. Percentage %d. Why we type here d? Because percentage %d is data specifier for integer data type. That's why I type here percentage %d. And these values stored at ARR index of I. That means first value, where the first value gets stored. First value stored at index 0, that means ARR of I, presently I value is 0. Next time I value incremented by 1, that means next time ARR index is 1. Then after every each instruction I incremented by 1, and next time index of ARR gets 2, and so on up to 9. Every values, for example, I type 10 and then enter. 10 stored at index 0. Next time I type 20, 20 stored at index 1. Next time I enter 30, 30 stored at 2, and so on up to 9. When the upper limits come, loop automatically terminate and comes out of the program. For the similar, for the for outputting purpose, in the similar way, we use loop I 0, I less than equal to 9, and I incremented by 1 by every executing instruction. And for the outputting function, we have printf function. Values of, I type here, values of values of arrays stored or ARR mix of I. Now see here, this is the format of, as you all know that how what is the format of printf, what is the format of scanf. This is the format of printf. First we print the message on screen, we type on double quotes, we type here on double quotes, and what are the values we print, we just give the name of the arrays or variable. Simply I type here name of the array. And why I type here I, that means first time value, what the value output on the screen, first value index of 0, that means whatever I stored in index of when I am using scanf function, and then giving the values of arrays. First time I give 10, 20, 30, 40, that stores an array. And next these values I want to display on the screen, so that I need to here index I, that means each values are stored or display on the screen. That's why I recommend here to name the array and also index. Friends, this is the uh, one dimension array. Next lecture I demonstrate use two dimension array, three dimension array. I explain here how we initialize array, how we declare array, and how we print arrays. Students, if we need more lecture on C programming, please comment on Google Classroom, so that I make you more lectures on C programming. Thank you students for watching this video, and God bless you students. Thank you.